Yeah, it sounds like it.
So I'm here.
Fucking iRacing gremlins buying your shit for you.
Yeah, I think they are.
I don't have that issue.
Do you put stuff in
Everything
your
I've bought,
cart?
I've bought. No.
Mm.
Well, I did. I had 2 tracks in there from like Sunday,
What track am I at
but I just
again?
I just clicked them off. They're the
Oh.
tracks that Charisma tried to weasel me into buying.
Yeah, which one was it?
Zolder and
Yeah,
Road
don't buy
America.
Zolder. I don't even really like Road America, to be honest. It's all right. It's okay.
But it does come up in the GT3 and IMSA. So, and it actually comes up in the NASCAR stuff. So,
Well, that
I
one
think
makes sense then.
the next series of tracks is Long Beach is gonna be one. That's coming up. Long Beach, Road America,
Wow.
and well, the only other one that I'd probably want to buy is either Hockenheim or wait a minute. What? Hang on. What is this again? Not Suzuka. I already got Suzuka. No, I have Tsukuba. I don't
I
have
got
Suzuka.
Hockenheim.
This
I
121
don't think I
and
have
what?
Suzuka. Suzuka's a good one, though.
21.
It's like Long Beach and Bathurst for those, because I wonder how many people buy them and do like 2 races and just crash in both of them and then never drive them again.
Yeah, Long
Totally
Beach.
waste their money.
Long Beach, I really want. I like that one.
Turnberg. To the
But yeah,
2024.
Bathurst is it. Remember, I was talking about how the Nordschleife feels like so much more up and down than same thing here at Bathurst, man. And they actually did a good job in Bathurst, but it's still more pronounced, I guess you would say. Like I really feel like this one here. You don't feel like you're going downhill a lot here in Forza. Like it's like a fucking roller coaster down and up in this game, man. It's so weird how it's the same exact track in both scanned or whatever, and like you were talking about it yesterday. Take some liberties, I guess, to with the elevation changes.
Pretty sure the Forza scan was from like 2016 or something like that too.
Well, you'd think the
So I
Bathurst
don't
one would
know
have
if
been new.
scanning technology and stuff would be that much different now for that. Maybe that would contribute to it.
Yeah, I don't know. You would think their Bathurst one was new, though. I would hope. Who knows, right?
Yeah. It is fucking Forza.
I thought it was funny that they like made that update. I don't know what it was, like 2 of them after the Nordschleife came out, where it's like we've updated the Nordschleife curbs to be like the 2024 version, and
What do you
they
call it? Like
didn't
the
change the
18 version
one
or
curb that significantly changed in 2024. They just like
something?
changed a curb that changed in 2021 or something. Which is a good thing. Like the curb at the top of the hill before Adenauer Forest is not an improvement in my opinion. But like they can leave that out of date for as long as they want, as far as I'm concerned.
Bro, F4 at fucking Bathurst would be insane. Fucking open wheel racing at Bathurst is just like asking for death.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I like to. I think I'll time trial this one. I don't think I'll actually race this one, even if I get good at it.
I saw you guys did Camel GT cars in Forza like a month ago or something on one of your streams after you guys were done doing the
What's
whatever Saturday night stuff or
what's
something.
that? The GT 500?
No, the Nissan GTP and the Audi IMSA GTO car. I think you guys ran them at Watkins Glen for a few laps.
I don't remember.
Those are things in iRacing that I'd like to do. I think it's called the IMSA Vintage Series now. It used to be called Camel
Oh
GT.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was
I've
a
seen that, but I don't have the cars for that. I don't think.
yeah. We ran it in Forza because it was in iRacing, but we ran it in Forza. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we did a
was.
season with them back in Forza 7 that was real fun. So I think they're a good mix for, like, they translate well to Forza, I think.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun racing those. I think it was me, Subi, and Mark did that, right? It was only a couple of us.
Yeah, I think there were 4 of you total, 2 for each set of cars when you guys ran on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Lizard?
But yeah, they run that around
I think I was
Bathurst pretty
there.
What was it, you,
regularly.
Mesh?
I think so.
Yeah, it was fun. That was a lot of fun.
So like open wheel cars at Bathurst seem dangerous, but multi-class prototypes and GT cars from the 80s at Bathurst also is pretty crazy.
Bathurst is just crazy, right? Like, it's just what it is. Pedos? It says pedos. That's not good.
The fuck.
It's like a pig with a gun or a cow with a gun. Pedos.
Yours, I'm pretty sure.
Petters? Oh, you're familiar with that one? Damn it, you ruined my joke. Fucking pedos.
Got him.
What is Petters? Is that another fucking hot dog brand? Fucking
No.
Taya Pawa. Fucks. Oh shit, that one says fucks. I want to see who fucks. I mean, what is fucks?
No double peckers.
Fucks, there it is again. So I've done what, 2 laps, and I spun out both times in the same spot. Actually, I did 1 lap, but I spun out in the same spot twice because it was like where you could start. Okay, so they start you back a couple turns. What was that turn that I fucked up? One of the very first ones I took. Fucked it up twice now, so I'm trying not to fuck it up this time. So in Forza, I can run 2068 here. Let's see what I'm running here in F4s. To be fair, in Forza, those cars are a lot faster. What are we driving? It's the are those are supercars, I guess, right? That Falcon in Forza. What do you consider those cars? Are they supercars?
Gross. They're just the older generation ones.
I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, they're V8 supercars, but they're
Yeah.
older ones.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because Forza can't have current race cars in it.
Hey, I didn't fuck up that turn finally.
It was weird though when they put out that update, the like banner thing for the career mode said Supercars Gen 3, which is what the new ones are.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they meant to have the Gen 3 cars in there, but then they couldn't get them in time or something, or whether they're just morons and don't know what they were writing on the thing to realize how wrong it was. But then they like changed it before the thing actually released, like 2 days after the update came out, before the new season started.
Just fucking with us.
Yeah, I remember that because
Yeah.
I was looking at the iRacing was getting the Gen 3 supercars, and Forza was saying they were getting them at the same time. And got them in iRacing, but we didn't get them in Forza. Like, to be honest, I thought maybe that Falcon was just a different Gen C3 supercar or something, like maybe they just weren't getting the Mustang and Camaro. I don't know.
Knowing the way Forza works, like they'll give us the Mustang in like the February update or something, and then
We
8
won't have a
months
car to
later
race it
they'll
with.
release the Camaro as paid download content, and they won't do the iRacing thing where they just make them the same car with a different sound. They'll like try to make
Completely
them
unbalanced.
unique, and then yeah, they won't be balanced at all, and it'll.
Well, we'll see. I mean, they got purple and yellow hair, and that means that they're car people. You know, you shouldn't judge a book by their colors. Cover, not their colors. Yeah, we'll see.
Judging by their cupboards in their kitchen.
Yeah, that's something. Definitely can't judge them by their hair. That was Morbid already got in trouble for that.
No, I'm not gonna get in trouble for it.
I get in trouble for it too. Don't worry.
All right, that's a more reasonable lap.
They're just personalities. They're just there to try to sell it.
Oh my god. I know you like me to do that in case you're watching, you know to look.
You can't have like a real racing nerd on there. The centrifugal force of the car. You'd lose the audience. So you got colored hair, speaking loudly.
We don't
talking
tolerate people in our studio that try to make our racing game a better racing game.
Damn right. They don't want to fucking bore the casuals. And I'm not saying that I'm not a recent casual. I sure am. Which is I like watching or like F1. I don't like watching it at the time they put that shit on. I did like watching that show, whatever the fuck it's called. I watched a season or two of that show, Driving to Survive or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
It's the reason I hate that
Formula
dude.
One, the soap opera edition.
Yeah, it's the reason I hate that dude, Daniel Ricciardo. He was bitching all about that fucking Peugeot or Honda, whatever engine he was bitching about, and then he moved the next season to that fucking brand. Like, wait a second here. That doesn't make any sense.
Wait a tick.
Yeah. I think he just
You
didn't
just
want to.
pooed on the Peugeot and now you're all on it.
Yeah, I think he's the reason I like this. I think he just didn't want to have to race next to Verstappen. It's,
Yeah, this last season of Formula One was alright, but I usually just I can't be bothered to watch the races. They're usually so boring. It's not worth it. Like the first 3 laps are interesting, and then that's about it. But this last season's actually been pretty interesting with different cars that can win and stuff, so it would have been worth watching. But yeah, I don't want to fucking get up at the time of day that they're on.
yeah, it's like Sundays at like fucking 5 in the morning or some shit.
Yeah, fuck that.
There's like 2 days.
I mean, like I watched a
don't
couple
have to wake
last
up
year,
early.
but usually I just end up regretting it. Like this wasn't worth waking up for at all.
Unless you're a Verstappen fan. Well, not this season. This season's you don't have to like Verstappen. It's best not to like him this season, I think. To be honest, I'm not keeping up with it. Is it over already? I don't even know. The season done?
Yeah.
Did Verstappen win the driver?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like 2 races before the end of the season too, had it locked up.
Yeah.
This thing for me is like Formula One always fizzles like that. Like it looked like it was going to be exciting with like Norris closing in on him or whatever. After fucking Brazil, when Norris had a bad round, it was basically over again. And it's the same thing like during the race. Some guy will come into the pits and like the commentators are screaming about how like, oh, this is going to make the end of this race fascinating, and it just never does. They just kind of drive around for a while still.
God damn it, those race cars just driving around.
Yeah, or like the testing at the beginning of the season, it's like, wow, Ferrari's looking super quick this year, and then the
They
first
suck
race they're
dick.
like 4th, and it's like, yeah, never mind. Or some team rolls out like a cool testing livery. You're like, oh, those cars will look cool this year, and then when the actual race shows up, they're just painted the same as they were the year before. So it's boring still. Perpetual disappointment.
Ned, Australian whiskey while you're driving. Love it. Let's go. Now, these are advertisers. Fuso? The fuck is that? Yo. That was a weird looking advertisement.
Fuso's like the moderate duty Mitsubishi
Dude,
truck line.
it did look like a
Delivery
Mitsubishi
trucks and things
logo.
like that, I think.
Okay, that makes kind of a lot of sense. That was a if I made that, if I drew that picture, they would call me a racist. Because it definitely looked like not racist, but stereotype. Yeah, it definitely looked like stereotyping. Did you see the picture? It's like
Yeah.
I couldn't draw that. I would get grounded. I would get canceled if I made that logo.
Yeah, a few years ago, like they sponsored the grid read thing for V8 supercars. So when they're on the outlap, they'd have a little graphic with all the cars to show you how the grid's gonna line up. And at the beginning, they'd have that little like sumo guy, squinty eyes, like do a little stomp thing or whatever when they read the cars off.
And I'm pretty sure the Petters is a cow holding a gun, so that's pretty fucking cool.
Need
Pedigree
Blizzard
don't.
to ask him.
Yeah, where is Lizard when you need him? Playing tennis or some shit.
Whacking balls.
Pickleball.
Did we lose somebody?
I think Mash.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't say goodbye or anything. Bye, Mash.
Stay flat. Flat all the way to skyline.
Me?
Oh, you lifted. Yeah.
What's Skyline? This?
The Coates Higher billboard right before you start downhill.
I think I left the channel by mistake.
There he is. We thought you said you left without saying goodbye. My feelings were hurt.
No, we didn't
I'm
do
kind of
that.
sensitive.
I'm gonna suck it
That's
up.
too bad.
All right.
So
Put me in the
I do
game,
think I'm
coach.
gonna head off.
Oh, okay, man.
So
See you,
I'll
Mash.
catch you guys like sometime in February.
In Feb?
Oh,
Why?
shit.
Day shift?
I'm gonna be day shift.
Oh,
yeah.
no. I want to talk to your boss. Let's change this shit up. Bro, how tough is it on you to fucking change from night shift to day shift all the time? It's got to be brutal.
Yeah, I think it's more brutal because like my family sometimes just don't understand, so I don't sleep as much as I actually need to. And I find the
Yeah.
change back to day shift to end up being a bit harder as well, because I do like actually being awake at night. It's
Yeah, me too.
the time I
You're
would
a
be
night
awake,
owl
but
person, yeah. Same.
Yep. Yeah.
but if I don't get enough sleep, then
Yeah, I'm a cranky fucking son of a bitch if I don't get my sleep.
Bro, I don't take phone calls in my job till like lunchtime because of it. I'm serious.
I'll
I wish
screen
I
my
had that
calls.
option.
I don't ever hardly answer my phone the first time it rings unless I know who it is and why they're calling. You can leave me a voice message and I'll call you back in 5 seconds, but I want to know what you want so I can be prepared.
Yeah.
It
For
really
sure.
happens that I get a
Well, in
call
my line of
that
work,
early
that's
on in the
kinda,
day.
you really need that. You don't want to get blindsided by something. And then
I got
you're sitting there
blindsided
on the
today.
phone trying to figure something out while they're just sitting there listening to you breathe, and then they're bitching at you, and you're like, "Well, I ain't never even been a part of this. Calm down. Let me figure out what the hell's going on."
Army tits.
Yeah, it's like like I always just tell them, "All right, give me the information. Let me look it up, and then I'll call you back." Well, they're like, "I don't want to call back." I'm like, all right, well then fine. I'm just gonna stop answering. Then you can leave me a voicemail, and then I'll look it up, and then I'll call you back.
It was a lot faster, Morgan. I mean,
That one lifted just a tiny bit.
I lifted. Yeah, I got nervous. I mean, I am being scored. So like, if I hit the wall, it counts against me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely faster. My
Goodbye,
coach.
Mash.
Bye, Mash.
I'm probably about to head out too. I'm gonna get to bed.
Oh, I was hoping to get into some racing with you.
I'll be on tomorrow, but I'm tired. It's been a
What
long
day is
day.
today? Is today Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Shit, I don't know if I'll be in tomorrow, but okay, Nate. Good, good. Did you? Wait, oh, how was hunting, man?
I mean, we really didn't really do much hunting.
Yeah,
I had some friends up there, and then they brought their family, their kids, so we were just cooking
chilling.
on it.
All right,
there, and-
all right, man. Well, have a nice night. Maybe I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Yep. All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
See you.
Later.
I forgot Nades wasn't here all day with us. Did Nades make it into Breakfast at all?
No.
God. There's so many people in Breakfast today. I think we must have had close to 16 at least a couple times. All right, let's see. Oh my god, I have a 9x incident count? What the fuck? I thought I was going to be on 0. I must be cutting the track somewhere and not know. Oh no, I have spun a few times. Never mind. I haven't even thrown down 5 laps clean in a row yet.
I don't think it should penalize you for that in this mode. Like if you're in a practice lobby and there's other people on the track who are having to avoid you when you're spinning out, okay, that's fine. But when you're just in a practice run by yourself, like that's the point of it. You're supposed to learn where the limit is.
Yeah, I mean, technically,
Yeah.
I'm in a time trial, not a practice. I mean, there is a practice. I picked time trial because I'm an idiot. This is actually like scored as like you can actually, if you wanted to, you could never race someone else and just do time trials and advance through your licenses and everything. It's a lot slower, and you'd have to be really fucking good, but technically you could do it. Yeah, I'm pretty far off pace from the supercars. Supercar gets up to 182. This car only gets up to, let's see, 150.
For the V8 supercar stuff faster than what the public lobby settings are most of the time. I mean, I know those change. So like obviously it's colder at night or whatever, but I haven't tried running the rivals at all. I never do that stuff, but I know from running the public lobbies with V8 supercars, like 206s should be pretty damn quick in that thing from most of what I see in this.
Yeah. Subi runs a 206. So what is that?
The
I don't know,
Rivals
top 200 or
2,
something, 500.
I don't know. I
But
haven't
the thing
checked.
is, it's not. They don't have it set up where it's just that. You know what I mean? It's in the 800 rivals, and you're only running 7. What is it? 72 or something? Like
Right.
we're way off. You
Yeah.
know.
Well, the other thing too, they changed the rivals to 100, like 100 whatever tire.
Track rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that they don't have. It would be good to know, like, I mean, I imagine running 206s is gotta be top 500 at least, you know, like that's really fucking fast.
I think when we were doing those races online, I was doing like what 207, I think it was, or something like that.
Yeah. I mean,
208.
yeah, I mean, you could, and you can get faster than that. I mean, I ran a 206 in the race, so, and I've never run it in rivals. You ran it in rivals, so you could probably hit a fucking 205 in a race, really, with the right, drafting and shit and fuel load.
Yeah, in the race, I'm usually like mid 7s, low 8s, depending on what it is. I've got a 6 something in one of the races. But that's usually, I mean, a lot of the people in the public lobbies are running like 9s and 10s.
Yeah.
Mm.
There was one guy the other day, me and Ross ran one that ran a fucking 4.8 or something.
Wow.
In our lobby.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like the run before that, there was a guy that was in the 5s, Steve something, And we're like, damn, that guy is fucking quick. And then yeah, the very next race, there's a guy in the fourth. I did a race in it like on Christmas Eve or whatever. That was like one of those ones quit playing the game. I really hope the guy I was racing against wasn't fucking streaming or something. It would have been really embarrassing. It was like I had a few fun races, and then I got to that one. I turned off Forza for a couple of weeks after that. It was so bad. Like we were battling for the lead in a turn 2, and like he squeezed me all the way over to the inside, and I don't run the braking line, so I lost where my braking reference was and like missed it. And then I guess offline, lower grip or something. I don't know. Like I just did not stop at all. Crashed in the tire wall at turn 2 on like lap 2, I think it was. Dropped all the way back to 9th. And then like towards the end, caught all the way back up to him, and on the final lap was on his tail coming onto the back straight, and I clipped that little notch in the wall, which then fired me across the track face first in the tire wall on the outside. So I bet that guy was laughing at me pretty good. Like, fucked up twice. And he just watched me and drove away from me. And there was a mess in between that too. There was some Brazilian guy that was like sliding all over the place, and like I caught him in the leader and was like, oh, I might like had an entire lap that sucked and held us up. And it's funny how stupid people are at Bathurst. Like it's very much like the Nordschleife, and that it's kind of a track that like is sort of for specialists. And, like spots where it's not a good idea to try to make a pass.
Yeah.
And there's people that will just put their nose in the dumbest spot.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're racing in I think better lobbies than I am. You're probably at safety rating 499s and shit. I'm in A lobbies, and sometimes I'm not even sure
I
if that
don't believe
shit.
that stuff makes a difference.
So I was just gonna say, like, probably 80-90% of the time that shit doesn't matter because they may not have 200 people playing at the same time, in the same
Yeah.
lobby, so they can't split them up. But I don't know, man. Sometimes you see some stupid shit in the lobbies, man.
Yep.
But it's like that everywhere.
Like I usually can qualify up front, and I've had some where I had some pretty good races, but then just like out of curiosity, I've saved the replay, and like you watch the guys in 15th place going into turn 1, and it's just a fucking disaster. There's cars everywhere, and people running into each other and spinning out across the track into each other and stuff. And it's like there's no way this is an S run lobby. They just
right.
throw everybody into random buckets, and it doesn't matter.
Don't you start with S though? I'm pretty sure I started with an S.
Yeah, which is backwards from the way it should be.
Yeah. It's kind of like that in iRacing. Not your safety, but your I rating is actually pretty high to start with. Not really. I mean, 1500 isn't that high, but I don't know. It's also not that easy either. Like, I don't think I have. What the fuck is going on here with my computer? I think my I rating isn't 1500. Um, in any one thing right now where it started there. So like, it's not extremely high, but it's not really easy to get a 1500 either. What is that? I don't understand what's going on. There's like a yellow thing around the edge of my monitor. Like it's not centered properly or something.
It's weird.
Yeah. I think it's only when I'm streaming too.
Does it show up in the stream?
No, it doesn't. I'm gonna end streaming and see